All right, welcome everybody to the Wednesday afternoon team call. We're recording this as we're doing it at a little bit different time today to accommodate our guest speaker today, Carmen. We're super excited to have her on here today. I'll just go over a couple announcements. I won't take more than like 2 minutes for this. Remember, next week we have the Virtual Coach Summit, July 13th through 18th. If you want to see all the details, go to Coach FAQ 1240. Another great way is go to the App Store and download the app Team TBB Events. And then you can click on the Coach Summit and it will have a list of all the keynote speakers and all the trainings that will be going on and all the celebrations and stuff that will be going on for the Virtual Coach Summit. So make sure that you check that out. Next, we're focused right now on the Muscle Burns Fat MBF launch. And it was officially available as of yesterday for any coaches. What that means is any coach, that's you, or any coaches that you might have on your team are able to purchase the early release VIP access to that program, whether it's in a completion pack, a new challenge pack, or just the early access itself. Or it's opportunity for you to recruit somebody into your team as a coach, whether to build a business, refer, or just be a discount coach. If they want to start early and get started right away, they would need to sign up as a coach and get one of the packages for the MBF. For those that don't want to be coaches but want to still start early VIP, early access, will be available for customers on July 27th. So it's only July 8th. So that gives you 2.5, 3 weeks to be talking to people, inviting people, even reaching out to people that might have said no in the past and say, hey, I know you're interested in losing 20 pounds. We lost base. We got this new thing coming on starting on July 27th. If you want to do this with me, I'm going to go on all in it and I would love to do it with you. So it's just a chance for you to reach out to no's from the past or people that might have fallen away, and also to work on those new prospects as well, getting them into that early release. So if you just go to the Coach FAQ, there'll be all the details on the packages when the programs are released. You'll also see on there that it'll come on to Beachbody On Demand for everybody else for free sometime in December. There's not an exact date yet, but all of those details will be located in there. So with that being said, I'm going to introduce Carmen. Carmen is a 2-time Premier Coach. She was a Premier Coach in 2019 and has achieved Premier Coach status already for 2020. And I have no doubt that she's going to be an elite coach this year. She's currently a 6-star Diamond Coach in qualification for 9-star Diamond. And her goal, guys, get this, is to be elite top 10 coach this year. And we believe that she can do it. As long as she doesn't push out our coach Beth Isbell out of the top 10, we're okay with it, right, Carmen? So she's in the race for the top 10. She wants to achieve that goal. Gabby and I have had opportunities to spend time with Carmen. She's not a part of our team, so we're extremely grateful that she's willing to spend time with us and share some of her knowledge and wisdom with us as well. I was able to meet her. Here, 1 second. I was able to meet her in person. Give me 1 second. I got to allow some people in here and change that. I was able to meet her in person at Barbie Kalev's team retreat, where Gabby and I got invited as guest speakers. We got to sit down and chat with her and chat with her husband. They had their little kid there at the retreat with them. And it was just cool to see them working together as a family unit with their kid at a diamond retreat, which was awesome to see that you can involve your family inside of this business. But I remember sitting down with her, and I don't remember what your rank was, Carmen, maybe like 4-star, 2-star. She was a 2-star diamond and 3-star. And, I'm going to mention this right now, but Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income. Each coach's income is a direct reflection of their own diligence, effort, and skill. But she was this 3-star diamond, and as I sat down to chat with her and her husband, we were talking about coach placement and maximizing your volume for income. And that's one of my things that I feel like is one of my specialties that I love doing, that has helped bless our lives immensely with Team Beachbody, is understanding that. And as I was looking at her business and her business centers, I was like, wow, she's got this, she knows how to build a business with Team Beachbody. Obviously, there's the helping your challengers get results, helping your coaches get results, and building that community. But she also really understood and understands placing her coaches to maximize. And she was making well over a 6-figure income as a 3-star diamond coach. I know a lot of times people come in and they think, I got to be a 5-star elite coach or a 10-star diamond or a superstar diamond to make a really good income. She was crushing a 6-figure income at 2 to 3-star diamond in her business. So she understands that really well. With that being said, Carmen, I'm going to pass the time over to you so you can teach us some of your magic.
Thank you, Scottie. Hey, guys. First of all, I'm sorry. Sometimes things don't work the way you're planning, right? My husband was supposed to be here now so he could take care of the baby, but he's running late. So I have him with an iPad with my phone, and let's see if he stay quiet.
Hey, we're used to it, so we're just grateful you're here.
Thank you. Well, when Scottie invited me, I was like, wait, what, me? Because I mean, honestly, I run my business in Spanish 99%. And this is the second presentation that I do in English. Spanish was my first language, English is my first language, but I was like, you know what? I need to get more from my comfort zone. So you inviting me is pushing me, and I thank you because I always wanted to build a bilingual team, which now I'm kind of doing it, but I need to practice more. So thank you for letting me practice here. So with that said, he asked me, like, what would you like to talk about? What do you think you can provide some value? And I think branding, it's something that I feel very comfortable now. So I prepare a presentation. Let me see if I can share my, can I share my screen? So we can just go over. I try so many things in so many different ways, always looking at what other successful coaches were doing. And I just felt like I was lost. I was like, okay, they say, post this way, or you shouldn't post this way. And I realized, okay, I had to like just sit myself and analyze my social media and see what do I need to do. So today I want to talk to you about what's working for me and how I'm connecting with people, how I'm connecting with even brands, companies outside Beachbody, because of applying this that I'm going to show you, branding myself. Okay, so you probably heard already the term for personal branding, which is basically understanding who you are and what you stand for. Think about a unique combination of skills and experience that define you. So that's basically a definition of personal brand. In other words, many of you perhaps hear your avatar. Who are you? What do you like? What do you don't like? What are your talents? What are your hobbies? Think about what defines you. Because at the end of the day, you want to have a clear idea as to who are you talking to? Who am I talking to? And just remember that when you are talking to everybody, you're actually talking to nobody. See? Yeah, remember? See? So you have to be very, very specific about this, because once you master this and you really understand, okay, who am I? What do I like? What I don't like? Which sometimes we just want to talk about the cool stuff, the fun stuff, but sometimes it's very important to also talk about what you don't like, because there are people that will connect with you because you don't like that and they don't like that either. So they're like, oh my God, we have something in common. So, and also, where are you present? Obviously, especially right now, social media is everything, right? You want to make sure that you're present everywhere pretty much, or select what's the place where you feel you can connect easy. Honestly, I'm everywhere. I have my fan page, which is filled with Carmen. I wasn't using my personal page as much because I was like, I have my fan page. But then I realized that I have close to 5,000 friends on my personal page that don't necessarily follow my fan page. So I didn't want to miss the opportunity to also reach out to those people. So now I'm using very actively my fan page and my personal page. And something that I start using more aggressively, with more consistency, Instagram. And actually I started a year ago being more consistent, because obviously consistency is key for everything. So, and I try to like kind of use same type of photos, use kind of the same name, so people can easily identify me. Either they saw me on Instagram, they see me on my fan page, they know who am I, who's Carmen, and where can they find Carmen. When they come to your social media, you want to kind of have an idea, you wanna give them like a little taste of who you are, so that way they can expect, they have an idea what to expect on your publications. So like having like a cover page, even like an intro. Who are you? I'm a Y, I'm an influencer, I'm a health activist, I'm a mom, I'm a 2 times premier coach, I'm a business mentor of Jefas Latinas. Same thing on Instagram. When someone goes to your Instagram, they wanna have an idea where they're gonna find. I have it in Spanish, but in Spanglish, but I love recipes. I love developing recipes. I like just being creative with my food. So that's kind of what I share too on my Instagram. I also let them know that I have over 10 years of wellness experience. I'm working on my postpartum journey. So I wanna make sure that I connect with other moms that perhaps are working on that right now too. And I'm a mentor, I'm an ebook writer. I actually have already three ebooks. One of healthy food for babies, one for recipes on the air fryer, and just another one with healthy ideas. And I actually started that because of the influence that I was getting through my social media. People were connecting with me and they wanted to like get access to my recipes, and not everybody wanted to be part of my challenge groups. So I was like, well, maybe I can also monetize that way by creating ebooks and selling ebooks. So I have another page, which is Freidora de Aire, the air fryer, where I share basically all recipes. So anyways, what's the main goal for posting on your social media? You wanna projecting yourself as a very positive, cheerful person. Never speak evil or never speak negative about anything. Making sure that making sure that your wall is clean, that don't let people tag you. Honestly, think about Facebook or your Instagram has your resume, has your presentation, has your business, kind of like the business card that you have. So you want to make sure that it's attractive, because I mean, obviously everything it's kind of like first impression, right? Although, like they say, don't judge a book by the cover, but social media is very visual. So you have to make sure that that you take care of that, and you don't share too much of other people, especially coaches. Sometimes I see coaches sharing information from other coaches, and what you're doing is basically sending your prospects to those coaches. So I recommend not to do a lot of sharing. And also posting on social media, let others get to know you most authentic and vulnerable self. Allow people to know allow people to know you on your day-to-day basis, your passion, your like, your dislike. Basically, it's a way to show your avatar, who you are, what you like, what you don't like. And always remember, people don't do business with companies. In this case, Beachbody Coach. That's part of who you are, yes, but people wanna do business with people they like. They create a relationship based on trust and mutual connections. That's why having a clear list of who you are, that will help you to post on your social media, and that will help you to connect with people and create relationships based, they will trust you. So that's your opportunity to connect with people. And like I say, photos and visuals are very important on social media. So when you take photos and do videos, make sure that you use natural light or because sometimes we tend to take photos and the window is behind. So the photo is gonna be super dark. So try to like do the opposite. Stand in front of a window, take some photos. You can do the timing thing on your cell phone. So if you don't have someone to take photos of you, you do not need to invest in high-tech or expensive lights. Open a window, like I said, use the light around your home. Sometimes even opening the refrigerator will give you really nice light. And you can take some selfies or like stuff like that. Your photo should be a walk through your daily life. Not only has a workout and clean eating fanatic, but also showing your avatar. See, your business opportunity. Hold on. Let me give him the iPad. Okay, I think my husband should be here pretty soon.
No, you're totally okay. No worries.
Yeah. Okay, so I just kind of want to give you an example of what I'm doing. I try, those are some photos from my Instagram. You know, I like to show through my photos. Who's Carmen? Carmen is a Latina girl. She likes bright colors. She loves food. She has a baby. She likes fashion. She likes home decor. She's a mom boss. She likes to work out, and she loves breakfast. She loves food. Sí, mi amor. Okay, let me mute myself while you can type.
No, that's okay. I'll answer questions while you're away. Does anybody have any questions so far about what she's talking about on branding yourself on social media? It's all quiet.
I don't have any questions, but I think what she's presenting is awesome so far.
Yeah, I love it.
I just think like I have nothing exciting in my life. I probably do, but.
Okay, yeah. I'm back. Okay, so like I say, and you know what? Actually, you said that you don't have nothing exciting. I had a girl from my team that she said, but I'm just a mom. What can I show on my social media? You know, my life is boring. And I was like, no, it's not just about your life. It's about what you like, what you don't like. I like home decor, so I post a lot about that. I like fashion, so I post a lot about that too, because I don't want to be posting only about fitness and healthy eating, because there's a lot of people posting about that. So people want to connect with you. So I would say, think about creating a list of everything that you like. Perhaps you like to read. You can talk about that. Perhaps you like to, I don't know, just think about different things that you like and have that list. So when you're thinking about creating content for your social media, you can go based on that list. It can be maybe, I don't have the word in English right now, manualidades. You know that, Scottie?
So, again?
Manualidades? Maybe like just creating stuff at home, or like, yeah.
Project and things at home.
Yeah, so like I said, your photo should be like a little bit of a reflection of who you are. Like I said, I also do videos, especially on Instagram. I wasn't doing videos, but now I'm trying to do more videos because I noticed that they get pretty good engagement. People share those videos. So that's the opportunity for me to bring more people into my page, so that way they can see my day-to-day. And who knows, maybe somebody will connect with me and wanted to join my group, so my communities. Let me see.
I have a small, can I share a small example about that?
Yeah.
Like, thinking you don't have much to share about. Like, I got into a groove in my early coaching years where all I began to talk about was what I was eating and working out and building a business. And the thing about that is it doesn't relate with 99% of the people that are on your Facebook page. So it was getting really hard. It was getting more difficult to recruit people and to find people. And it wasn't, I don't know what it was from some book that I read about not caring about what some people might think about what you do and what your hobbies and interests are, and just that you'll be more successful when you live true, like, to who you are. And I always kind of knew that, but I was like, I started writing down kind of what Carmen's talking about. What are my favorite things? And my favorite things were like being in the, obviously outside of what people already knew about being a parent and coaching and fitness and health. I was like, the thing that I think about like 365 days of the year is like going archery hunting with my dad and my best friends. But then those thoughts came like, well, what if I have people that are vegans that are against, you know, an animal being shot? Or what if people are just against killing animals altogether? Well, then they won't like me. And I was getting into that thing. The month that I started talking about that and started connecting with other people, like I was on an average like Success Club 10 to 20 my entire career with Beachbody for the 9 years now. But that month I had 2 months in a row over Success Club 50, and I never do that. And they were all archery hunters, because I finally started like showing pictures of out hunting with my dad, shooting my bow, and I started making real connections based on what I actually love outside of health and fitness. So if you think your life's boring, like, it could be anything that you do. If you organize your closet, like, there's going to be people that are crazy about organizing closets. If you love taking old junk in your house and refinishing it and making it look awesome, like, there's going to be people who are fanatics about that. So, like, just really be about the things that you really love and connect with those people.
Correct. And have fun, because we forget that we treat it like, oh, it's a business, so I have to like post a certain way. No, it's your life, and you want to show your fun side too. So I would say always have fun and make sure that you're connecting with your audience. Connection is key, obviously. Someone leave a message, a comment, or like, or whatever, send you a message. You always want to like respond, because connecting is key, you know, and not necessarily with like right away a call to action, like, do you want to join my group? No, just even go to their pages and make a comment on whatever they're posting, because people, like, when they go to my page and I see like somebody leaving a comment, I'm like, oh, who's this person? And then I go to their social media, and if I kind of like what I see, then I'm like, oh, maybe that's somebody that has certain things in common with me. Let me follow that person. So that's why I say, like, making sure that your social medias are clean and show a little bit of who you are is very important. And I have some photos here from my girls, you know. It's not just about posting like photos where you're like posing and for specific stuff. It can be, you know, like jumping. It can be like different stuff. It just, you want to show like a fun side of you too, because I mean, we all have that. So just show that too. People like to see that. So stories through Facebook and Instagram. If you're not posting on stories, you're like missing out. Stories are super powerful. That's the perfect way to show more authentically who you are and your day-to-day. People love reality shows. So the way I see the stories is kind of like a reality show where I have the opportunity to show my day-to-day. And like, you know, like I say, I on my story, you always like see me posting about me and my baby, my like stuff that I'm doing around the house. This was a video, this was a boomerang, but that's my room next to my office that is full of clothes that I just did laundry yesterday and I need to fold. So I was like, please tell me that I'm not the only one. Clean laundry that needs to fold, you know? So I ask questions. This has nothing to do with coaching. That's nothing to do with like psychology and all of that. You know, it's more like things related to you. But of course, through your stories, you want to do also calls to action. Like on the third one, I was just asking like, who wants to be part of my sneak peek to coaching? Because on my stories, people know Carmen is a fitness coach. I'm always doing call to actions for my community. I'm showing that I work out, that I organize my food, like I have conversation, I ask questions sometimes. People love those kind of posts when you're like asking, can you help me to decide A or B? You know, I do that a lot and those create so much engagement, and those posts have nothing to do with like groups or like beach party and stuff, but like I said, that's how you connect with people. And then later on, once you start building the relationship, they will see that you're posting about call to action, about your community, your next challenge, and they will be like, oh, what is that? I want to be part of that. So like I say, consistency is key. On the stories, I would say at least post 7 times. You can post more, but at least show up to your stories every single day. Every single day. And you want to show a little bit of everything, like your day-to-day, something personal, you know, like your likes, your hobbies, and stuff like that. Your workout, we are like part of our job is be proud of the product, right? So you want to show like a clip of your workout, show your virtual gym, using the products without saying much. At least that works for me. Curiosity marketing works really good for me. When I'm drinking my Energizer, I say that's my mama use. So then I have mamas saying like, oh my God, what is that? I need that. Does that really give you energy? I'm like Speedy Gonzalez when I take it. So like I use different terms or different words and people are more curious, because I just feel like when I say, oh, this is my psychology, some people are kind of shy and don't want to ask you about it. They may go and Google search what psychology, and they may end up buying psychology directly through Beachbody and not even to you. So I try to be careful with that. I mean, of course, once in a while I post, people know that I'm a Beachbody coach, so it's okay. But again, another story about your day-to-day. And then also talk about community. That's something that works for me really well. Each month for the past, I would say 7 months. I would say for the past 7 months, I talk so much about community, and I show like a little clips of that I attract a lot of people. I've been helping over 50 people each month from the past 7 months, just because I create so much FOMO in regards to community. I show them like a sneak peek of my community, and people are like, oh my God, I want to be part of that. Oh, wow. People are sharing recipes, and then they see how fun and how active is that community, that creates FOMO, because I show that through the stories, and that's how I connect with a lot of people, and they send me a message, oh, I want to be part of your community. Same thing with my tribe, with my coaching opportunity. I show my day-to-day working with a baby. So I show how I run this business with a 16-month-old baby. Sometimes that he doesn't let me work because he thinks that he's the boss, like right now. And then, like I say, ask questions or polls, because that's another way to interact. And do also a lot of calls to actions. I mean, almost every day through my stories, I'm doing call to actions. And then I would say for Facebook and Instagram post at least 3 to 4 times. Same thing. Something about your day-to-day, your workouts, something that provides value. Like I say to my coaches, you can post your breakfast, but don't just post, oh, this is my breakfast. Maybe you can post something like, oh my God, in this community that I'm part of, I'm learning the importance of having breakfast. I didn't know that spinach provide this and that, whatever. Just providing value through a photo that is showing what you're eating. So, and also showing your healthy habits. Something of, and like I say, call to actions. I'm always posting calls to actions, even with my food, because seems like people know me because they know that I love breakfast. So usually you will see on my post, my breakfast. And I'm always saying, oh, somebody in my group shared this recipe and it's so good. This is not a diet, So I'm always like talking about that. So I attract a lot of people that they want to learn about recipes. They want to learn about the community. I create a FOMO again through my posts and my stories. So that's it. I mean, I think we can talk more and more and more about these, but I also want to make sure that if you guys have any question, I can answer.
Yeah. So. Does anybody have any questions? I'll let you ask. First thing I'm gonna say, did you say you help 50 people a month?
Yeah.
I'm
so
inspired.
Over 100 Success Club points.
100 Success Club points a month. I'm inspired. Wow, that's incredible. Okay. Does anybody have any questions for Carmen? Don't be shy.
Take advantage, she's quiet.
I have a question. Carmen, how was it at first? Like, I am just so excited when I get my first real coach. I'm Emerald, but it's my mom and husband, and I don't feel like it counts. But like, how was it when you got that first coach? Like, I just daydream about it all day long.
Yeah, I mean, same thing. My first coach was my husband and my mom. But you know what? I start talking about it like if I had already like a tribe of badass women wanting to do this business, wanting to stay at home. So that's kind of how I'm talking. People don't really know that there is only 2 people, but you're creating that FOMO in regards to the community. So you're attracting what you really want. So when you speak that way, you're attracting the people. And the same thing works when you're like, oh my God, these people are gonna probably say the challenge group, the challenge pack is expensive. If you think that, you're attracting that. But if you already thinking, I'm gonna create like a 15-star team, like one of the top 10 teams in the whole company, the energy that you show is gonna actually make you attract those people. And I mean, I didn't say that at the beginning, but I've been a coach for almost 10 years. 10 years, 7 years, I was a hobby coach. I was not into this business. I wasn't treating this like a business. I was just like, here and there, if someone asks me, sure, I can get some money for my gas or my expenses and stuff like that. But 3 years ago, that's when I decided, okay, Carmen, enough is enough. You're so passionate about Beachbody. This can really take you to another place. And then I started talking, my fiance at that time, we were talking about obviously getting married. And I was like, wait, I don't want to have someone else take care of my baby. I'd rather hustle really hard and take advantage of this amazing opportunity, because Beachbody can take us places. And we have Scottie here, that he's an example of that. So 3 years ago, that's exactly when I decided enough is enough. I had to stop making excuses, trying to reinvent the wheel. Everything is there. So I just have to really just take action and do the thing. So when I changed my mindset, I started attracting more people. And now it's like, oh my God, I'm qualifying for 9 stars. It's like, my baby's calling his dad. It's like, wow, that's why I'm like, the sky is the limit. I believe that I can definitely reach 15 stars, that I can connect with a lot more people. And so yeah, the mindset change. So I would say, just think about the tribe that you want to build and then start acting like if you already have it.
I love that. We kind of talked about that on our new coach chapter. Thank you for sharing that. That was gonna be my question. Like, why I didn't remember that it was 10 years that you've been a coach. So I think that's inspiring. I was telling my new coaches that, like, that I always think it's almost more inspiring when you see someone, instead of someone that just goes super fast from like 0 to 5-star diamond in a year, which has happened before. Somebody that, has been there for a long time and then decides, like, I'm going to do it. Or someone that does consistently in the steps and then gets there is always more inspiring, I feel.
Yeah. And another thing that you guys didn't know probably is that I work at Beachbody. I was an accountant there. I work in the accounting department. So I saw the checks, and that's where I decided, like, okay, what am I doing here? I want to be a coach. I want to be a coach. I don't want to be the accountant carrying those checks. So, I mean, since the beginning, I saw the opportunity, and then obviously I started using the products, which they were free for me back then. So, yeah, and now it's like, I mean, like I said, Beachbody is an amazing opportunity. And right now, that with everything that is happening, we have to take advantage of that. There's a lot of people at home that wants to be part of that fun community, that wants to have the opportunity to work from home, to produce income. People are losing their jobs, and we have an amazing opportunity. So just always think about that.
Yeah. Well, we will let you go, but I have one last question for you.
Yes.
How has Beachbody changed your life since you made that decision 3 years ago to really believe that you could do it and go all in?
Oh my God. Look, I'm with my baby. I didn't have to have a babysitter. I retired my husband. So my husband is at home. Well, he's not at home right now, but we both work full time. Well, part-time. I'm a full-time mommy, part-time coach, but this is our main source of income. We just bought this beautiful house like a year ago. And like I said, like, working, I mean, being consistent. I just think about it. Like this morning I was thinking, if I gave up at the beginning because people were not responding to my call to actions, or because I wasn't connecting with people, I would be missing all of this. And it's a blessing to be with my baby here. I can work whenever I can, whenever he lets me. My husband is here with us. We don't have to worry about that being part of the statistics right now of we don't have a job. We're dependent on unemployment and things like that. I mean, there's so many things that Beachbody allows me to do. I'm actually even able to help my mom. I'm being able to help non-for-profit organizations. That's something that I always wanted to do, and just not worry so much about money because the opportunity is here. And it's my motivation to keep going, because I know that I can still accomplish so much.
I love that. Thank you so much, Carmen, for sharing with us today. And we're glad your baby was here. Don't get too mad at the husband, because we all know what that's like. Tell him I forgive him.
You see, so if I can run a business with a baby going on crazy, you guys don't have an excuse either.
Yes, I love that.
I was thinking, I feel bad for that husband.
All the women are like, oh man, he's gonna get it. I know what it's like.
It's all good.
So, okay, cool. Well, we're so grateful that you shared all those amazing tips with us today. And I like my most powerful part was that story of you like being a coach for 10 years and then 3 years ago saying, I'm going to do this. Like, I believe in this. I have a passion about it. And just making that mind shift. And then what has happened over the last 3 years. We're so grateful for you, Carmen, and we're rooting you on as you go towards this your 9-star qualification and going for the top 10. We believe in you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. And I think the husband just got here.
Say hi to him for me. Okay, see you guys.
Okay, bye.